As you probably know, this is just a free fan-made mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. There's nothing very disturbing about this mod. Well, when you say that, that makes me feel like there's something disturbing about the mod. That doesn't make me feel better. Ooh, watch out. It contains some spoilers related to DDLC's original story. There is something scary. Watch out! However, chances are you've already finished DDLC or someone else already spoiled it for you. By clicking on the button above, you agree that you want to play the mod and you consent to your exposure of highly amusing content. Me sure. I do remember this music. Roll for initiative. Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome to Dokis and Dragons. Though I should probably be saying welcome back to Dokis and Dragons, since we played this mod a long-ass time ago. Probably some of you probably don't even remember being on the channel that long-ass time ago. I think I played this, like, right after I played Exit Music. So, it's been a long-ass time. And I just remember really liking the premise and just liking the mod just for how, like, how fun it was. So, you know, I decided to come back to it. I also decided, the main reason why I decided to come back to it was because I only did, like, one route in this mod, and then I just gave up. Like, I just said I was done, and I left it. When I'm pretty sure this is the type of mod where, like, you kind of should play some of the other routes and, like, click the other options. But, so, I'm going to be doing that this time. I'm going to try to get everyone's route. Also because I can't stand by and know that I only seen the Natsuki route to this mod. I gotta see the Monica route. So yeah. Let's play. Let's play this, shall we? Okay, there wasn't a fade out for that music. That music just stopped. Well, it wasn't allowed to be there anymore.
Hi again, Zero. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the RPG club. It's an RPG. Of course! How could I have forgotten? I thought it was the literature club. You know, yeah, of course. We joined the RPG club. I forgot. Ugh, vanilla. Never mind. Yeah, they were using a little bit of vanilla, but I'm fine with vanilla as long as it's used as a little bit or like in clever ways, and I think that was probably the only little bit we're gonna see. Also, I forgot to mention, this is apparently an updated version of this mod last time I played it. This is like 1.1. I didn't actually play that version when I played it before, so if there's anything new, there might be something new and I might not catch on to it, so... I mean, now you have a reason to go watch the old video. Ooh, although I don't know if you should. That's like really old Zero, and I don't like that. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Zero. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Making you dive headfirst into tabletop RPGs when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack. Sierra told me he didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take role-playing seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You gotta take your roleplay seriously around here. I was about to say, see, the vanilla's worth it just for that. I don't know. That's worth it for me. That made me really, that was the part that made me laugh.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who's a huge min-maxing munchkin.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Munchkin.
Min-maxing is a valid playstyle!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Zero always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He even leveled up my characters in WoW without me even asking.
Wow, okay, what the fuck? That's even worse than fucking cleaning her house.
How long did that take? I don't even play World of Warcraft, but I've played like other MMOs and that probably takes a while.
That's even worse. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your characters are so underleveled that we couldn't even gain EXP in a party. Oh no. Sayori, you were fucking ruining the game for everyone.
Is that so? You two are really good guild mates, aren't you?
Guildmates. Oh, right.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zero can become guild mates too.
Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Also, I'm not going so hard on this mod's use of vanilla dialogue because you gotta remember, this is an old mod. This is like, what, 2018? 2017? Probably. 2017 is when DDLC came out. It can't be anything in 2017. It's something after story. It was like there's only like 5 mods that came out in 2017. So this was definitely 2018. So I'm not super hard on the fact that it's using vanilla dialogue because this was one of the very beginning DDLC mods. So I'm not gonna be like, oh. However, if a mod releases this year of vanilla dialogue, yeah, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
All right. Well, here.
Here he reaches into her bag and pulls out a hardback copy of Vampire: The Masquerade. Also, I'm going to point out I've never played D&D before in my life, so I don't know a lot of the references. I'm sorry. The only thing I know about D&D is that you roll dice and like you go into like a fictional world and like somebody's like the dungeon master and then they like say like, oh, like they kind of control the story, and then when you get into a battle you like roll a dice to see how much damage you do or like what determines the battle. You like roll a dice and like the higher the dice the better it is, you know. I think that's the only thing I know about D&D, so I don't really know any of this. But I am curious about Vampire: The Masquerade. yeah, like Limatina said, I am curious. I'm very curious about that book.
I didn't want you to feel like D&D is the only RPG that exists. So I picked another system that I thought you might enjoy. It's got pretty simple rules, so it should be easy to understand, even if you're a total noob.
You just call me a noob?
And we could, you know, roll up some characters if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so dorky? She even picked out a rule book. She thinks I'll like, despite me being a total noob to pen and paper RPGs. Oh, bro, same! Oh, see? MC is relatable. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the rule book.
Phew. Well, you can learn its rules at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about all of the kindred characters you come up with.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we start today's adventure. We might not have enough time to play if we keep talking about random stuff for too long. By the way, Zero, were you able to create your character last night?
Oh no, I remember that. I remember the character. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so nerdy. I ended up laying the dice to decide my character's background choices, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we start by presenting each of the player characters? I can't wait!
Siri enthusiastically pulls out her character sheet and dice bag. Siri's character sheet is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica opens up her adventure notes on her laptop and takes out her DM screen. I can already see Monica's random encounter and loot tables from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri eagerly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
I'll start with my character.
Oh, they changed the sprites. Those are different sprites. Actually, those are different sprites. I remember the sprites being like, I think they were RPG Maker sprites before. I'm pretty sure. That's a different sprite. Are all the characters gonna have different sprites now? I remember them being RPG Maker sprites. I don't know if that's custom made. That might be a free to use asset. She looks cool. I like it though, regardless, even if it's made for the mod or not. Also, I forgot to say, thank you for the 200 bits, Gundam Tanaka. I've been in a role play where the players fight Rasputin. This can never be as weird. You're right. We'll probably not reach that level, but you know. Did you win? Thank you for the 1 bit, Mississippi King. Wait, how does Monica have a route if she's the DM? Maybe it's something where if you do all of their choices, maybe Monica gets a route or something. I don't know. There has to be some way. Don't you break my dreams. A man can believe. I was the DM. They won, but he revived himself twice. I see. Rasputin has quite the abilities. And can't thank you for the resub for 23 months in a row, bro. That's almost 2 years. Hi, from Jack in a Box I work at. Hi. I hope work's been well. I don't think the issue is vanilla dialogue, but using vanilla dialogue well, this mod uses it well. Rainclouds does not. That is also true, Maple Tree Paper. I will say that. That is true. If you're gonna use vanilla dialogue, like I said, yeah, if you use it in a clever way, then it's fine. Which I feel like this mod is using it in a decently clever way. It could be a little more clever, but I feel like for what it was, like I said, 2018, it's still decently clever. So is her name Alyssa? 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 Is that Alyssa Silverdawn?
I'm Alyssa Silverdawn, the half-elf cleric. I am a servant of Soon, goddess of love. I'll be healing and protecting everyone with my divine magic. And if any evil monster dares to get in my way, my mace will make their skulls explode into a fountain of gore. You've got quite the graphic imagination, Sayori. Anyway, moving on. Ahem.
Oh, look at Natsuki's now. Now it just looks like Megumin.
My character is Jade Leaf, the halfling monk. She was born to become a legendary martial artist.
Why does she have a staff? She's a monk, but she has a staff? Well, when the martial arts fail, the magic comes out.
She lived all her life cooped up inside the walls of a monastery, but she lodged to be free and escaped. Now she wanders the land to help the oppressed and bring evil to justice, one roundhouse kick at a time.
Maybe the staff's a bait. Maybe she like throws it at them. Monks use staffs.
Yeah, but like,
I thought healing monks use staffs. That's not a staff you fight with, though. That's what I'm saying. That's like a mage staff. That's not like a bow staff. That is definitely a mage staff.
Nice one, Natsuki.
Oh my god, Yuri's character's scary.
I am Zael Moonshadow, High El Warlock, child of the Whispering Grove. As I blossomed into adolescence on the eve of my 92nd birthday, the great old one, Shub Niggurath, visited my dreams for the first time. Shub Niggurath, the all-mother and wife of the not-to-be-named One La, the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Why she touched my mind remains a mystery, but her visit granted me a glimpse through a tear in the fabric of reality. As my mind unraveled, I felt a pain as if I'd flexed a muscle I never knew I had, one that atrophied from never being used. I soon learned that this pain came from the newly discovered movements of my mind, which was trying to reach out to contact others around me. As I regained control over my mind, I learned to communicate with other creatures, not by using my own voice, but through telepathy. Eventually, I reached a point where I was able to manifest illusionary images and sounds, as well as levitating objects. In any case, this all happens long before the interesting part, when I'm able to gain access to the Pact of the Blade.
Yuri? Sorry to interrupt, but we'll have plenty of time to delve more deeply into each other's character backgrounds as we play. For now, let's give Zero a chance to introduce his character, okay?
Oh, right, sorry. Your turn, Zero.
That was very in character. I love that. She's just... Yuri's entire backstory is just, like, already written. Her character story is just already, like, done. Yuri's got the rising action. She's got the climax. She even has the resolution for her character. Why is her character even here? Her character story is done. The girls look at me expectantly. This was my first time making a character, so I feel a little nervous about showing it to the girls. Not really sure at all if I put everything where it needed to go on the character sheet or if the numbers add up. In any case, Sarah looked at it earlier today and told me it was complete, so I guess I'll have to do. Look at him. I like him. He looks kind. I like him. Look at him. Looks like Guts with a cape. Actually, doesn't Guts have a cape? I'm pretty sure Guts has a cape. It's Guts, but like not Guts. It's Guts, but like he's younger. He's a little boy. A little boy Guts. Oh my god, it's Zach! Oh my god, it is Zach. So, I made a human fighter. According to my background, I used to be a soldier. Oh my god, it is Zach! I thought it'd be cool to use big swords, so I picked great weapon fighting as my fighting style.
Okay, what's your character's name?
To be honest, I couldn't really think of a creative name, so I just picked one that sounded cool enough at the moment. I'm not so sure about how cool it sounds now, though. I hold my character sheet in front of me so the girls can't see my face while I say it. I swear to God, if it's still fucking Kirito. God damn it, it's still Kirito. Damn it. Great sword. He has a crossbow. Alright, don't remember Zach having that. It's dense. I remember. Bond, Sayori's childhood friend. Goals, wants to join a club full of incredibly cute girls. Likes anime and manga. Read a horror book once. Race, human. Augment, lawful good. I'd say MC's lawful good. Maybe chaotic good. Fighter, class, soldier, background. Yeah. Chainmail, bone dice. Second win. Kirito. Natsuki Chortles.
Alright, girls. We can relax. We've got a famous beater in our party. Oh, shush, Natsuki. Let him pick whatever name he wants. What's a beater? Anywho, let's get started with the adventure, shall we?
Sorry, Sarah, you don't want to know. The anime's not that good. Alright, so I guess since Monika's gonna be the dungeon master, I guess I have to fucking narrate everything in Monika's voice. She's the dungeon master here. Fuck is Chortles? Chortles is like a way to laugh.
Our story takes place in a land known as Fairrun. Alacia, Jadeleaf, Ziel, and Kirito, the four of you find yourselves traveling together on the road to Waterdeep, the city of splendors. You met for the first time yesterday in the town of Loudwater at a quiet tavern known as the Old Owl. The city of Waterdeep promises many opportunities for young adventurers such as you. You decided to band together for the sake of safer travel. After a long day of walking on a dirt road, you're all feeling pretty exhausted. Fortunately, it seems like you've just arrived at an inn. There's a sign that reads, The Broken Boar. What will you do? Ooh, I wonder if they're serving breakfast at this hour. I'm starting to feel hungry just by thinking about it. And I mean that outside the game, too. You guys can stay at the inn if you want. I don't need you to spend my gold on needless comforts. I don't need to spend my gold on needless comforts when I've learned how to sleep just fine in the wild.
As romantic as it may sound to sleep under the stars, the idea does not suit me. I'll rest under a roof tonight, thank you very much.
How about you, Zero? What will Kirito do?
Oh, alright, there's my first option. Now I can't take this seriously. You're taking this seriously before? They're just playing D&D. See, someone in the chat, you were before? Yeah, like, you were taking D&D seriously before? Alright, so I guess I'll play this first, like, with genuine choices, and then I'll try to go for the other choices to get for the other routes. So, I'll go for what I personally would do. I'll play D&D, basically. That's when I'll actually play D&D. You know what? I'll stay at the inn. Why not? I want to sleep on an actual bed. You'll stay at the inn tonight. A warm meal and a soft bed sounds really good right about now. Better get up early in the morning, city slickers. We still got a long road of random encounters ahead of us.
Alright, so Alacia, Ziel, and Kirito head inside the inn. The delicious aroma of a stew fills your senses as you walk inside. It looks like there's no one else dining here this evening, though. Hello? Is anyone home? We came here to eat your yummy food.
It appears we have the dining room all to ourselves. I look forward to enjoying my meal in peace.
An old man enters the room from what seems to be the kitchen and greets you. Is that a watermark on the bottom left?
Oh, wait, I forgot to change my voice. It's a watermark on the background. Don't worry, ignore the watermark. Woo. Luckily, it's in a mod where, like I said, you don't have to take anything really seriously. So it's not like there's a serious moment and then it's like, watermark. So it's like, luckily, it's just a little silly mod. So I definitely don't care too much about the watermark.
Ahem.
Wait, oh my god, wait. So yeah, wait, Monica's playing the character. So Monica has to voice the characters. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put on Monica putting on a voice. Sounds funny. Because Monica has to voice them. Also, oh god, this guy has an axe.
Good evening, travelers. Please sit wherever you like. Shall I serve you some of my famous winning boar stew? Yes, please. And can I have it in your biggest bowl? Thank you.
I'll have some as well. It'll be better if you included more bones in mine.
Ah yes, a big bowl for me too, please.
Very well then. Will you also be needing rooms for tonight? Yep, the three of us can share one room, right?
I don't mind.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. I'll bring you your stew immediately. The old man briskly walks back through the door to what seems to be the kitchen. After a short moment, he comes back out balancing a large bowl in each hand, along with a third one on his head. He skillfully serves the bowls on your table. The stew looks like it's filled to the brim with meat, herbs, and veggies. Enjoy your meal. Alicia quickly starts devouring her stew, and after eating a few spoonfuls, she grabs the bowl and starts drinking from it directly. Ziel takes her time to enjoy the stew at a leisurely pace. She quietly sips the stew from her spoon and then takes a bone and sucks out its marrow. Ew. Kirito just lets out a deep belch after finishing his bowl.
Sorry.
Ooh, can you imagine what kind of food they serve in Waterdeep? I bet there's gonna be some really fancy restaurants. Like the kind of restaurants that bring you a whole cake on a tray covered with a lid.
Ah, yes. But to be able to afford to eat at a place like that, we need to loot a few treasure chests first.
Yeah, I can't wait to kill some orcs and stuff. How do we get a quest like that anyway?
Young man, did you just say quest?
You
must be adventurers. There's a very important task you'd help me with. Please, hear my plea. Sure, we'll be happy to help you. Thank you. Not too far from here is a cave where goblins are known to dwell. These goblins are pests that harass, steal from, and sometimes even murder travelers who pass by this region. The guard patrols will thin out their numbers from time to time, but the goblins always return eventually. I have been hearing news that the goblins have grown bold once again these days. Incidents in the nearby roads have increased. Unfortunately, however, I've also received word that a number of guard patrols assigned to this region have been reduced. This does not bode well for my inn. I must rely on the help of adventurers such as you to deal with this goblin menace. If you would go to the goblin cave and slay their leader, I'm sure the rest of their population will cower and flee. If you accomplish this task, I will reward you handsomely by giving you a grand total of 4,000 silver coins. It is a great sum for me, but what choice do I have? I cannot do business if all my customers are being chased away by goblin mongrels.
Very well. I'm sure we will purge this goblin infestation from the land in no time.
Thank you so much. You are the best customers I could ever ask for. In fact, you could eat as much stew as you like tonight, free of charge. Wow, in that case, please bring me another bowl as soon as you can. Coming right up, young lady. Hey, so, I couldn't help overhear something about quest rewards and free food buffs.
Natsuki, you're cheating! Your character didn't hear!
Later on, the innkeeper shows you on your map where the goblin cave is located. After having a good night's rest and a nice breakfast, you start your journey towards the goblin cave.
Yeah, metagaming! Natsuki's metagaming! Don't trust a metagamer.
You've been traveling for an hour following a stream, as per the innkeeper's instructions. It's been a beautiful, sunny day so far. Monica rolls the dice.
Oh, that's wait, crap. That's whoops.
Sorry, I was too busy. I really like narrating.
Monica rolls the dice.
Alacia, you notice some movement at a distance out of the corner of your vision. Guys, I think there's something over there! Looking carefully in that direction, you notice it's a lone goblin taking a leisurely stroll. It hasn't noticed you yet. What will you do?
Smells like free experience points to me. Let's gang up on him.
Perhaps we should trail him stealthily and see where he leads us.
Or maybe we could try talking to him. I guess we might have to nab him first. What do you think, Zero?
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, wait, there's a fourth option. What? So Natsuki probably wants me to, so I probably could figure out what all of them are, because you could usually, yeah, it's not that hard to pick your route. They literally tell you what you want to do, what you should do. No, for if you want to go with that girl, what each of the girls do. Because Yuri wants to kill him. Natsuki wants to kill him. Yuri wants to follow him, and Sayori wants to interrogate him. And I'm assuming ignore him is like your own option. So, what would I personally want, honestly? Prank him, John. All right, so I mean, so there's a lone goblin just kind of walking around, right? Like that could be a trap. Like, or he could yell. Like, if he sees us and we try to hit him, then what if he yells? That's a little dangerous. Following could be a good choice. But, like, we could follow him back to his camp, but that might be dangerous, because we don't know what his camp has. Interrogating him could also work, but, like, we'd have to catch him. That might be dangerous, too. And remember, you can die in this mod. Yeah, you can actually die. We could just ignore him, though. And just now we know there is a goblin. Killing him would get us nowhere. That's honestly. Killing him's probably the worst option. Like, killing him will literally get us nothing out of that, and we just killed him for no reason. You know, it'd be funny rolling for your options. I roll for options. I feel like we'd be here for too long. Because there's too many options. I mean, if we interrogate him, we might get more information, though. If we can nab him without him knowing, then we can interrogate him, maybe. You speak Goblin? Goblins speak English, probably. I'm not going for one ending. We're going for we're gonna get the other ones later, too. I don't know. I want to try ignoring him. You know, fuck the goblin. Mostly because this game's main boss is a goblin, so I kind of want to see what happens if you ignore him. Like, the final boss is literally a goblin, so, like, what if we just ignore this goblin? I kind of want to see what happens. Plus, fuck that goblin. What if we find something better? Fuck him. We don't have to do anything about him. Doing something to him might bring unexpected trouble. Why don't we just leave him be? What if he's on his way to burn down an orphanage? Oh, they just came so out of nowhere. I wasn't ready for that.
Or maybe he's on his way to a big treasure trove.
Perhaps he knows the special handshake required to infiltrate the elite secret society meetings of the goblins.
Guys, I think it's best we just focus on the task at hand. The elite secret handshake. Fine. Maybe you're right. This could just be a trash mob random encounter after all. We'll just keep heading in the direction of the cave.
Okay, you continue your march toward the cave.
Oh shit. actually never been here. This is nice.
After following the stream for a while longer, you finally arrive at the cave's entrance. There doesn't seem to be anyone around here, but you can hear the sound of goblin voices coming from inside. Strange runes decorate the monoliths scattered around this place. You've never seen anything like it before.
It looks like this is it. Are we all ready to go in?
Suddenly, you hear a goblin's voice coming from the top of a nearby tree.
Wait, Monica has to voice the goblin. Oh my god.
Hey, who goes there? The goblin leaps and lands between you and the cave entrance.
Oh my god. Ah, he's scary.
Did you come here looking for trouble? You look like you came here to start trouble. Put your hands up where I can see them, now!
He a big boy. he a chunky boy. He a big boy. He got a big old arm. Look at him. He's a big one. Get ready to fire. Try diplomacy. Well, you know what guys, honestly, if I learned anything from Undertale, it's that you should kill everything! As a matter of fact, yes, we did come here looking for trouble. I draw my greatsword.
Silly goblin. Did you really think you could intimidate us with that weak attitude of yours? The goblin gives you a wide, toothy grin. I was hoping you'd say something like that. Thanks for making my day. See ya! You notice the symbols in the nearby monolith start giving off a shiny blue glow. Before you can react, you feel like your feet are no longer touching the ground.
Oh shit! Ah! Oh, what the fuck? It was a trap! Shit!
As you hover in midair, the world around you swirls into a vortex. You're surrounded by crystalline walls. Wow, it's so pretty! What just happened?
It would seem we've been teleported somewhere.
Well, isn't that just great? Now what do we do?
You see a woman with brightly colored robes floating toward you.
No, I'm not equipped to fight ghosts or interplanar beings at this level.
Do not be afraid. I am Ophelia, priestess of Selune.
Oh, hello! Can you tell us where we are?
I believe we are inside a magic crystal within the ancient temple of the Druids. The temple had long ago been abandoned, and goblins now dwell within its ruins. It appears they learned how to utilize the crystal's power to imprison unwanted visitors.
So, we got teleported in some sort of magic prison?
Yes, unfortunately, there are remains of other creatures here which would indicate that we are not the first prisoners. I have been trapped here for what felt like a week. The flow of time here is difficult to perceive. I trust you were sent here by the daughters of Selune to find me.
Sorry, we're just a group of adventurers on a quest to deal with the goblin problem in this region.
I see. How were you captured by the goblins? I arrived here with a small expedition of scholars seeking the lost temple of the Druids. Sadly, we did not anticipate the impossibility that the goblin colony had settled within its walls. The so-called Goblin King captured us and sentenced us to be imprisoned within the crystal. However, without warning, all the other expedition members have been teleported out one by one and have not returned. I pray they have not been harmed, but I fear the worst.
Don't worry, we'll find a way out of here. Right, guys? Of course we'll find a way out of here. No one's gonna keep me trapped. Suddenly, Jade Leaf disappears in a flash of light.
Jade Leaf?
Ziel also disappears with a flash of light, followed by Alacia, then Kirito.
Monica was mean. She did it on purpose on Natsuki.
The four of you reappear in an unknown location, floating in the air. Suddenly, you feel the pull of gravity once again, and you fall into a shallow pool of water. You are now in a large, watery cavern filled with heaps of junk. Hundreds of goblins occupy this room. They all seem to be chatting casually until you reappeared. At the top of one of the junk piles is a throne with a goblin sitting on it. The goblin stands up and speaks with a deep, booming voice.
Oh my god, he's so big!
Invaders, you have been found guilty of trespassing into our domain. For your crime, you shall be detained until a bail totaling 100 gold pieces have been paid. If you have the bail sum with you at this moment, you may pay it now and be released immediately. If not, then you will have to labor in the mines to pay off your bail, or until another outsider pays it for you. Now, which will it be?
Oh, do I hit him with the ultimate Gohan? We came here to kill you? No, I'm here to kill you. Ooh. I'll fight you? No, I'm gonna kill you. The only one here who's going to end up paying anything is you. We're here to make you answer for the crimes committed by your people. You'll pay with your life.
Well said, Kirito. Ha! You are quite bold, but you seem to be blind. You are utterly surrounded and outnumbered here. Are you really so foolish as to believe that you can defeat my entire kingdom?
I don't have to defeat everyone here. I just have to defeat one goblin. You. I challenge you to a duel. That is, unless you're too cowardly to accept.
Roll an intimidation check.
18.
Impudent whelp! I will slaughter you myself, and I will savor the tears of your friend as they watch you die.
Oh shit!
The king leaps down from the top of his junk pile and lands in front of you with his axe ready. Roll for initiative.
22 total.
Okay, you get to act first in the fight.
I attack him with my greatsword. I rolled a natural 20.
You landed a critical hit on the king. Roll 4d6 plus 3 damage.
12 damage. I've dealt 12 damage to the king so far.
The Goblin King is wounded, but he still fights on. The Goblin King slashes at you with his axe. Uh-oh. The king managed to hit you with a critical strike. He hit you for 15 damage. You have 0 hit points remaining.
Did I just die?
Kirito's total hit points have been reduced to 0. I can't let it end like this! I cast Cure Wounds on Kirito! It's not over yet. By the will of Sune, you are healed! Kirito's hit points have been fully restored by the spell.
Oh shit, I'm not dead! I've been revived! Thank you, Sayori.
Silence that meddling wench! Don't let her heal him again! The guards restrain Alacia, preventing her from casting any spells.
What the hell?
Maglubiet, grant me strength! I will finish this foe! A goblin wizard of the king's court casts a spell. The king glows green with unholy necromantic energy. The king has gained 7 temporary hit points.
I attack him with my greatsword. 14 plus 5 is 19 total.
Your attack wounds the king. Roll 2d6 plus 3 damage.
11 damage. I've dealt 23 total damage to the king so far.
The Goblin King is wounded, but he still fights on. The Goblin King slashes at you with his axe. 17 on the die. That's 21 total. The king's attack has wounded you. He hit you for 6 damage. You have 7 hit points remaining.
Oh, fuck.
You're hurt, but you can still fight. It's your turn.
I attack him with my greatsword. 9 plus 5 is 14 total.
You're unable to wound the king with your attack.
Fuck!
The Goblin King slashes at you with his axe. 19 on the die. That's 23 total. The king's attack has wounded you. He hit you for 7 damage.
I'm dead. No!
Kirito's total health points have been reduced to 0. The wounds you have suffered are too great. You collapse on the ground. Let this be an example to anyone who dares challenge the might of the Goblin King.
No! Dark Souls.
You're not supposed to save and load in the tabletop RPG, but I'm willing to bend the rules for you. You should load a save file now.
Okay. You know what? What if I just want peace, you know? You know what, guys? If there's one thing I learned from my favorite RPG, Amori, is that talking about your problems always seem to work. I wish Undertale taught me that one. Sorry for the misunderstanding at the entrance, but we came here to try to reason with you. Your people have been committing crimes against non-goblins all over this region, but we want to put an end to the conflict without resorting to violence.
That's right. We just want everyone to be able to coexist peacefully. The Goblin King looks irritated. You are wrong. My people have committed no crimes. They simply have been protecting the boundaries of the Goblin Kingdom. This region has always belonged to the goblins. It is humans who have enroached upon our lands and slaughtered our people mercilessly for generations. And yet here you are, claiming to come in the name of peace, when all you want is to try and drive us from our homes once more. Tell me, how many gold coins do they offer you to exterminate our people for your heroic quest reward? How many gold coins would you consider a fair reward for slaying any innocent, helpless creature? I have no doubt that you would accept a quest to slay your own mother if the rewards were epic.
Okay. Try persuasion. Persuasion check. Maybe we can come to some sort of agreement here. Humans and goblins gain nothing by fighting each other. If we can agree to peace, then we can call prosper. Think about the knowledge we could share, about threats we could face together. We know this used to be a druid temple. We could teach you how to fully harness its power for the good of your people. We all want to do what's best for our people. Let us help you.
Okay, roll a persuasion check. Thanks to your knowledge about the magic of the druid temple ruins, you get to roll with an advantage.
10 and 9.
Your words seem reasonable for a human. What guarantee is there that the rest of you or your kind will cooperate? After all, humans have proven to be reliably treacherous in the past.
As long as you can keep the peace in your kingdom, we will do the same. I'll make sure that my people will listen to you. I promise.
Have faith in us, your highness. Very well. Go quickly now and talk to your human leaders, who have entertained the idea of peace for now. You returned to the innkeeper and told him of your agreement with the Goblin King. He was not too happy about it at first. However, upon realizing the potential for increased profits, the innkeeper wrote a letter to the captain of the local guardsmen to arrange a meeting. The innkeeper, the guard captain, and the Goblin King finally agreed to meet and discuss the terms of peace. The Goblin King released Ophelia and the other prisoners. You were able to make the Goblin King stop being a problem, so a deal's a deal. Here's your 4,000 silver coins you as promised. Yay!
That was a quick ending.
Okay, everyone. That was all for today's session. Everyone gets 300 experience points. You all go up to level 2. How did you all feel about this adventure? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Zero, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to play D&D with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll meet again tomorrow so everyone can level up their characters. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your role-playing moments will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of playstyles everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
It's showtime!
I'm not to myself a newfound determination. Oh my god, here's our 4,000 bits as promised. God, what? As promised? Wait, what? When did you promise 4,000 bits? What? What did I do? Oh my god, thank you. What? My lord. Thank you, Libitina. Oh, I think I got the Sayori ending because she's the only one I listened to.
Zero! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
I really like the way you played today.
Suri beams at me.
I'm a sharpshooter.